Hello, ma'am and everyone. I am Castillo ALYSSA BERNADETTE-BTLED1-1, and I discussing the important ideas, concept, principle, topic of biodiversity. Ideas. Importance of biodiversity. Biodiversity is important to humans for many reasons. Biodiversity is also considered by many to have intrinsic value. That is, each species has a value and the right to exist whether or not is known to have value to humans. Biodiversity book by the Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organization CSIRO Morton and Hill 2014. Describe 5 core and interacting value that human place of biodiversity. Number 1 is economic, number 2 is ecological life support, number 3 is recreation, and number 4 is cultural, and number 5 is scientific. Economic. Biodiversity provides humans with raw materials for consumption and production. Many livelihoods such as those of farmers, fishers, and timber workers are dependent on biodiversity. Ecological life support. Biodiversity provides functioning ecosystems that supply oxygen, clean air, and water pollination of plants, pest control, wastewater treatment, and many ecosystem services. Recreation. Many recreational pursuits rely on our unique biodiversity, such as birdwatching, hiking, camping, and fishing. Our tourism industry also depends on biodiversity. Cultural. The Australian culture is closely connected to biodiversity through the expression of identity, through spirituality, and through aesthetic appreciation. Indigenous Australians have a strong connection and obligation to biodiversity arising from spiritual beliefs about animals and plants. Scientific. Biodiversity represents a wealth of systematic ecological data and help use us understand the natural world and its origin. Concept. Concept of biodiversity. It has been estimated that more than 50 million species of plants, animals, and microorganisms are existing in the world. Out of these, about 1.4 million species have been identified so far. Each species is adapted to live in a specific environment, from mountain peaks to a deep sea, from polar ice caps to tropical rainforests and desert. All this diversity of life is confined to only about 1 kilometer thin layer of lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere, which from biosphere. Principle. Retain large contiguous or connected areas that sustain natural ecological processes. Maintain or emulate natural ecological processes. Manage for adaptability in response to environmental change. Maintain viable population of all native species in natural pattern of abundance and distribution. Topic. The Biodiversity and Ecosystem Research Group studies the structure, function, and change of terrestrial ecosystem by using plants, vegetation, and soil as integrated key figures in landscape ecology. Processes of global change, especially of man-made climate and land use change as well as change in biogeochemical cycle are studied on local and regional scale with regards to their importance for conservation of biodiversity and sustainable use of natural resources.